The CS2 market is shifting once again, especially due to the latest major changes. As predicted, the FIFA case completely collapsed last week, dropping from nearly 1.4 euro all the way down to currently 92 cents. The gallery case, on the other hand, went the complete opposite way, climbing from just over 90 cents to now sitting slightly above 1.60 euro. That flip was kinda inevitable, since it was just too profitable to redeem the FIFA case at those previous price points. Moving forward, I still think both of these cases will perform quite well over time. Taking a look at the new Armory collections, their ROIs are now actually sitting quite high, from 100% for the Dr. Boom charms all the way up to 150% for the sticker collections. Until a few days ago, they were all sitting quite significantly under 100% except for the 2025 community sticker collection. This shows that the demand for these is definitely on the higher end. Nevertheless, they mostly still can't compete with most of the older collections ROIs, which are sitting at numbers all the way up to 170%. Looking a bit deeper into the new collections, there are a few items definitely worth mentioning. The Chrome Dome Holo is the by far most expensive holo of them all, priced around 7 euro, and is also not sitting far behind the lenticular ones. Nevertheless, this place could be shortly taken by the Froggles Holo, which is seeing a huge boom at the moment and is already sitting at over 4 euro, coming from just under 1. That's because it can be used to create fake Titan holos when combining 3 of them. Since it's in my opinion a pretty dumb use case, I don't think this trend will last long. Another intriguing fact is that the sugar faces have fairly low listings, which indicates that they are currently just as expensive as they are because no one is redeeming them. That's even more obvious when considering that there are only 9 stickers inside of that collection. Since the stickers also stand in direct competition to their older counterparts, I really don't expect them to keep up their current prices, and they'll probably do very poorly compared to most of the Armory items long term. When looking at the new charms, their prices are insanely high across the board. Lil Boo, for example, is actually the most expensive charm we have ever seen, currently sitting at nearly 110 euro and even selling for as much as 156 euro at some point. Overall, there are still 6 charms sitting at greatly over 40 euro, which is insane in my opinion, especially when comparing them to the older charms. Moving forward, these prices will definitely drop, but these current numbers indicate that the demand is definitely there. With this being said, I would like to take a look at the future trajectory of the Armory right after taking a quick look at today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey, a very easy to use automated CS2 trading site. Just pick the skin you want to get rid of and choose a new one to your desire. Click trade items and your brand new skin should be there in minutes. By using my code Lucas, you can even get up to $5 cashback on your first trade and a 5% deposit bonus on top of the 30% SkinsMonkey offers you for all deposits anyways. Even if you are not looking to trade right now, it's worth it to check out the freebies section where you have a daily, weekly and monthly try to get some cool new skins for your inventory. Link down below in the description. The 4 charm collections we currently have in the Armory are probably too many, due to which I think it's very likely that we see 1 or even 2 of them getting removed in the next Armory rotation. Since the first 2 charm collections are more or less on the same level regarding their demand, I would assume that the original Missing Link charms will have to go first. It's kinda confusing to have 2 Missing Link charm collections simultaneously in the Armory. Without making any assumptions, I think the best items to currently redeem to hold long term are by far the FIFA case and Elemental Craft stickers. The case should have a great future due to its insane demand. It contains knife finishes you currently can't find in any other case. If it actually stays like that, which I honestly can't believe, this case will go absolutely crazy once discontinued. The Elemental Craft stickers are also in a strong position due to their huge crafting potential, which should ensure long-term use and steadily lowering supply. With this being said, let's take a look at some other hot areas of the market. While the absurd pumps for most ordinary factory new skins are over, that's definitely not the case for high-tier collection skins which actually have solid fundamentals. Examples for these skins would be the M4 Coalition, AK Hydroponic or AK Panthera Onca. Taking a closer look at the M4, it's up by another 50% or 500 euro over the last month, due to which it's now sitting at 1500 euro, coming from just 280 4 months ago. While these increases are by far the greatest for the factory new versions, it's also not looking too bad when taking a look at lower conditions. Moving over to cases, unboxing numbers are slightly up again, even though the player count stayed roughly the same and the Genesis terminal isn't even included in those stats. That's especially huge considering the news that the terminal actually makes up 40% of the current prime drops right now. This isn't confirmed yet to my knowledge, but raises the years old question if we'll eventually run out of cases at some point. Due to this change, even the active duty cases should have relatively same drop in unboxing rates, which eventually leads to a just lowering supply. Especially if we'll receive more terminals without getting new cases in the future. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this topic down below. Lastly, I would like to take a quick look at the Austin Major capsules about 2 weeks after the end of their sale. They are actually holding up really strong with price points of just under 50 cents for all of the capsules except for the Champions Autograph capsule, which is historically always doing the worst. Until a few days ago, the Challengers capsule was always leading in terms of price, which is now flipped to the Contenders capsule, which is currently sitting 11 cents above the next most expensive one. Notable here is also that the Autograph capsules are doing unusually good with price points of the levels of the Team capsules or even above. I'll definitely keep a close eye on these moving forward. forward. And that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching, please leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.